me. Give me some coffee. Give me some coffee. Here's to this damn gym. Hello. Morning. Sorry, y'all. I was in there trying to get me some coffee. Trying to start my day. Trying to start my day. Okay. Good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing? If you guys don't know, I am a homeless woman and I live in a homeless shelter in the United States of America. Come on here every day to cry and rant about my life. I cry and I rant about my life. So I'm trying to get down the road so I can get to this gym. I feel like I haven't really been working out that often. I just been in my feelings, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I've been having a hard time coping with My feelings, my feelings haven't been so great. This weather has been so crappy. The rain has been so insane. The rain has been affecting me so. It's been raining literally like the last 5 days or so. So that's been kind of getting to me, and life has just been crazy for me. But I'm still here. My day off yesterday, I had to do some things that had to get done. I got that stuff out the way, and now I got to go back to work today. Work has been stressful, but nonetheless, I'm still here, right? We're still here. We're still getting it. We're still trying. We're not giving up. Yesterday, I did my laundry, so I got clean clothes to wear for work this week. I do need me some more work pants, though. I could use me some more work pants. I really could use that. Nothing really been going on. Sometimes I don't even really feel like going live half the time. I really don't. Because sometimes I just be like, I get tired of saying the same thing every morning, but I still spread awareness to the other people out here that are homeless. You guys know that there's homeless people in the world that, that live on the streets every night, even if it's raining, they still try to sleep somewhere and find a place to sleep. And it's cold and damp out here in my homeless shelter, right? This is how I tell y'all that. Like, nobody gives a damn about you, right? Nobody gives a damn about you. Like, there was a lady that came in last night. She clearly looked like she either was having drug issues or she was mentally ill. It could have been mixed in with both. It could have been mental illness and drugs, right? I'm thinking it's mental illness and drugs. She was just literally all over the place, asking people dumb questions, just really doing some weird stuff. So I looked, she was over top of my bunk. Unfortunately, they put her in the bed with me, so she was over top of me. Moved around a little bit last night, but nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy, not out of the way, which I thought it would be like a big shitstorm. Her being over top of my bunk. She went right to sleep, so I don't know if she was on medication or whatever, but I just felt bad for her. And the staff members last night, they put her in my bunk, but she didn't have any she had no fitted sheet on her bed, so she laid on a mattress with no fitted sheet on it. And how dirty those mattresses are! Like, I really can't wait to get myself together to get the freak out. I really can't, because the staff members, they don't care about you. They don't care. No one cares. It's hard to kind of get yourself together when a whole bunch of people just pass you around like you're just on some kind of conveyor belt. You know what I'm saying? We're just the money that pays the place, but nobody really gives a damn about you. She slept last night and had she didn't have no fitted sheet on her bed. And I was like, wow, y'all not even gonna try to get this woman a fitted sheet? I said, she doesn't have a fitted sheet. They just ignore me like that didn't mean nothing. So I said, okay, well, let me mind my business, but what can I do? I'm not the staff member here. But just how cold the world is, how people just, even in the homeless shelters, nobody gives a damn. They just look at us as homeless people, losers, you know what I'm saying? Good morning. Thanks for the like. I appreciate that. But I'm getting myself out. But the way I see things happening, how the world is, even in the homeless shelters, nobody gives a damn. The staff members, they're good actors. They act like, they act like they give a fuck about you, but they really don't. Even last night, so our room, right? Our room has, since it was raining literally for like the last 4 days, 4 or 5 days, we had really bad rain, flooded and stuff like that. So obviously they got some roof damage and there's rain coming through the roof. Rain coming through the roof. So then I come in last night. They're in the staff members are inside our dorm, like, they're in the dorm like the police. I was like, oh, what's going on? So it was like, oh, well, we can't turn the lights on because over there is an area where it's filled with water. So I'm just like, the area is filled with water. Y'all should be getting us out of this area and putting us into a whole nother room. That's what y'all should be doing. They just said, oh, just don't turn on the lights. And I said, don't turn on the lights. So we're walking around in the dark. What if somebody slip and fall? Like, they don't care. Even the shelters don't care. They don't care because they're like, well, y'all lucky y'all getting what y'all getting. You know, in my head, that's what they're saying. We should be lucky, and we are lucky, right? We're lucky to be there. We're lucky to, you know, have a place because we don't have anywhere else to go. Obviously, that's why we're there. But I'm just like, the mentality of these people that run these shelters. Y'all supposed to have compassion for people and love for people, kindness. I don't see none of that happening. I don't see no compassion. I don't see no love, and I damn sure don't see no freaking kindness. I have to go in there and see my counselor weekly and kind of let her know what's going on, and nobody knows anything. They don't have no updates for me. Like, is there any help out here? Is there like a liaison that y'all claim y'all had a homeless? Y'all, they said they had a housing person there, and there's no housing person there. And then one day she was like, when I first went in there, they're like, oh yeah, we have a housing person. And then when I went in to ask her about the housing person, one lady tells me, oh, there is no one. Then the other lady's like, oh, we do have someone, but when she comes in here, it's very expensive. I said, why y'all telling me that? Y'all either can help me or y'all can't. Like, I don't want to hear the rest of the crap. I don't want to hear stuff about who's expensive or not. This is a business, and this is what y'all do. Y'all supposed to be helping people, so y'all going to help me or not. Because every time I come in here, everybody tell me a different story. No one gives a damn about me. No one gives a damn about the next people. I hate it there. I can't wait until something in my life just can change. Like, a miracle can happen. Like, God will just place me where I need to be placed. I have connections with people, so I'm trying to make nice and just, you know, this key or tiki or whatever, and just hobnob with the right people in these programs that I'm in and go from there. That's all you can really do. Because I'm out here literally on my own. I have no support. I have no help. I have nothing. No support system, no family, no nothing. A lot of people are out here on their own. And I know a lot of y'all that come back here and watch me and say, "Oh, here she go crying again." I'm not crying. I'm just sharing my experience. I'm just sharing my experience. So if you don't want to hear my experience, you don't have to watch me. You don't have to be here. Nobody's forcing you to listen to my gripes. And I'm not really griping. I'm just talking about how I feel about this shelter. You know what I mean? But some people don't want to hear it, and that's okay. But how's y'all day? How was y'all day yesterday? What did y'all do? Anything good? I'm gonna try to charge this stupid Apple Watch. I need to go to the gym. I've been kind of slacking on my gym life, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been kind of slacking a little bit. Slacking a little bit with the gym stuff. I just have not been feeling it. My heart just has not been in this place that I need for my heart to be in. So, and I know me exercising will make me feel better, but I've just been kind of in a downward slump. You know what I mean? You know when you get into a slump, just and then things that's going on in life. Like I watch a lot of TikTok videos. Just a lot of stuff that I watch kind of triggers me, and it doesn't always trigger me in the right kind of way. Sometimes the triggers are like negative triggers. You know what I mean? It's like negative triggers. And I got to go back to work today, and work is just a mess. Work is a mess because we have a new computer system there that we have to learn how to navigate through that. And I pray to God for that system for me to just get it, because they treat you like garbage at work if you can't get things the way they want you to get it, and it sucks. And there's really nobody at work to talk to about how they treat us, like us being customer care. They treat us like garbage. So, and I fight back, like I do. I fight back in a professional way. I don't let anybody, like, you know, push me around or anything. But you get tired of having a job where you're trying to help somebody and they just want, all they see is money. You know, all they see is the money. All they see is the customer. Oh, the customer's been standing here for 10 minutes. And I said, well, we do have a new computer system. So, and then some of the customers sit there and say, like, little smart little things. You know, they get smart with you and say stuff like, oh, there must be a ghost inside it. One guy was like saying to me, oh, there must be a ghost inside the computer. I'm looking at him like, shut the fuck up, bitch. And I'll take even longer if you want to really fuck with me. Like, you got your customers sitting here taunting me and saying like little sarcastic little things. Oh, there must be a ghost in the computer. Well, I hope there's going to be a ghost when you get your freaking delivery, brother. These people are nasty. And it's like, I vent, but at work, I really don't have too many people to vent to because a lot of people are stuck in their little ways of the corporate bullshit. They're stuck in these corporate ways. And, new computer system nobody knows how to use. All this time that they ushered in this new computer system, they should have been training people properly, and no one's trained properly. No one's been trained properly. So that's a shitstorm. But I know God is going to guide me that way too. Like, I'm going to be all right. I'm going to get it. You know what I mean? They bring customers up to the desk knowing damn well I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You just bring the customer up here and just walk away. Fat fucks. Fat sloppy ass old men. They be pissing me off too. But I don't care. I fight back. Me fight back, baby. And I take a vacation. I think this is my last week, and then after that, I'm going on vacation. And I also have to tell my boss, like, what happened to the days that you was going to fix for me? Because I need for my days to be consistent and run concurrent with my days off on Monday and Tuesday. I got like almost 7 days off of work, which I'm happy about, right? I'm so proud. I know nobody's listening, but that's okay. I'm going to still talk my stuff. I got some coffee this morning. Whoop whoop. But the only thing you can do in life is keep going. That's all you can really do is keep going, keep continuing to move forward, and try to stay positive about everything in life and just not give up. Hey girl, how you been? I'm good. I'm on my way to work. Good morning. Not on my way to work. I have to work today 9 to 5, but I'm going to the gym right now. I should be there in about 6, a little bit after 6. Going to the gym. Just speaking about my experiences at the homeless shelter, there was a new lady that came in last night. It looked like, I don't know if it was drugs or um, it looked like it was the drug and mental illness mixed into one. So she was kind of like all over the place, and she was my bunkie. She actually was on my top bunk of the bed that I sleep on. So I'm like, Lord knows I got to get up out of here. But I also need a second job so I can get the heck up out of there, man. It's just been crazy. The lady was like, I don't know if she was tweaking or if it's mental illness with the tweaking, the mental illness with the drugs that she was on. But then after a while, like I took a shower. Then after I got out of the shower, I'm thinking she's going to be turned up all night, right? I get out the shower and she was fast asleep. So I was like, wow, she's asleep. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I can't, I thought she would be just wilding out all night. So, now all the other girls on the floors, everybody's walking around talking about her under their breath. Everybody just start talking their trash. You just get sick of being around people. The situation I'm in, there's nothing I could do. But this is teaching for next time throughout my life to never lose my place again. Like, never lose my home, never lose housing. Because, boom, you're going to be in a homeless shelter. And you got to be dealing with all types of stuff. Some of the girls last night when I went in there, they just loud. They talk loud, and they don't care about. They have no filter. They're cursing and loud, just like a jail. It's like a prison. But there's nothing I can do. I put myself in this situation. It just lets me know that, man, I'll never be in this situation ever again because I will never be homeless again. Once I touch down and find me housing, whether it's a hotel, a motel, or a Holiday Inn, I ain't never turning my back. Never turning around. We're not turning around. We're not moving backwards. We're going to continue to move forward in this. Because I'm learning that the world is a cold place, man. Nobody cares. These counselors and these therapists and stuff that's in place for people to get help, there's like slim to none out here today. There's slim to none help. There's slim to none. And a lot of people are like me. They're on their own. They don't have family support. They don't have a village behind them. They have nobody to co-sign. Like if I got sick today, I'd be in the hospital by myself. You know what I'm saying? I could let my family know I'm in the hospital, but I mean, they're not even around the fact that I'm in a shelter to help, help lift me up, help encourage me, encourage my situation. Everybody's just kind of living their own life, and I'm not upset that people are living their own lives, but I'm like, damn, my sisters and brothers, where are y'all at? You know what I mean? But the things that I see and the stuff that I have to witness just being in a shelter is just mind-boggling. The lady last night, they didn't even give her a fitted sheet for her bed. They didn't feel like this woman deserved a fitted sheet. They let her lay on a bare mattress, which is nasty. And I'm just like, wow, y'all really don't give a damn, huh? Good morning. Long time no see. You having problems at the shelter? Not really problems. Just talking about things that's going on. Do you have been through the drama with the homeless shelter? So I feel you. Good morning, Joe Jets. No going backwards. The world is so cold. Yeah, man. The shelter is a cold place, man. And this was a black woman, right? I don't know how old she was because the lights were out. So she was really thin. So, I mean, it's a lot of thin older women too. She was like a toothpick, like really skinny, right? So she came in last night, and I don't know if she was on drugs, like she was tweaking, and she was like battling mental illness. So I think it was two of the both. It was like one of the other. I think she was on drugs and she had some mental illness because she was like asking me questions, just like really bizarre, right? So I was like, damn, and she's my bunkie, you know what I mean? She's my bunkie. It's like you're in prison and the guy is like on drugs in your jail cell and you just have to deal with it. So, but I was like, okay. She was asking me some weird questions. So she was like, did you get these clothes from here? I was like, oh no. I said, I came in here with my stuff, you know, trying to be nice, respectful, whatever. So she was like, oh. So the staff members was in there trying to get her to calm down. You knew she was a special case. So they put her on top of the bunk bed and then they left her in there with us or whatever. And so I was like, okay, well, let me get in the shower, take my shower, wash up. I took a shower, and once I got out the shower, she was asleep. So I was like, oh, great, you know, amazing. She's asleep. I don't have to deal with her crap all night. So she slept throughout the night. She moved around a little bit or whatever, and she didn't bother me. She did get up to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, yo, I hope this lady don't be pissing the bed and all this old crap. I'm gonna be fucking mad. Like, I'm gonna have to sleep in my car or something. So she was fine. She got up to use the bathroom. I was like, good. At least she can use the bathroom on her own. She's not in diapers or anything like that. But she was fine throughout the night. I didn't have any problems, thank God. But I just felt bad the fact that they didn't even give this woman a fitted sheet. She had a blanket on her bed and a pillow with no pillowcase. They just let her lay on that shit. I say, y'all just let this older woman lay on these sheets with no fitted sheet on? Like, how fucked up is that? Would you let your mother lay on a fitted sheet with no blanket? I looked at these people, like the staff members. I didn't even say that to them because, of course, if I would have said that to them, they would have kicked me out, right? But I looked at them like, would you let your mother or your grandma come into a shelter and lay on a dirty, nasty mattress? Would you allow that? So I was like, wow, the world is definitely a cold place. No one cares. I just been battling these last couple of days with my feelings and my emotions of coming to terms with how fucked up this world really is, and just nobody gives a damn. And I'm just like, you know, going back and forth with myself about that. Like, yo, this world is so messed up. No one cares. Even in the shelter, y'all supposed to have compassion for like homeless people, and but I know in your heart y'all look at us as drug addicts and losers, you know, the losers of society. That's how y'all look at us as. And that's okay. I really don't give a damn. But I know that's what y'all look at us as. But see, if y'all was running the shelter the right way and having the people that are battling drug addiction, they need to be in rehabs, not in homeless shelters with other people like myself that's not on no type of drugs. Y'all need to be having these people in the right places. But again, I guess a drug addiction, they need to agree to go to therapy. They have to agree to say, okay, I want to go into treatment. They have to agree to that. And if they don't agree to treatment, no matter how much another person feel like they need to go, they're just out here like a normal person in society. You can't force somebody to go to treatment. The only person that can force you to treatment is if you have a job and you're at work and you're high or something. Your job they can try to fire you, but if you say that you got a drug problem, you can go to treatment for that. But a job can't even fire you from coming to work high. They can only offer you treatment. If you don't take the treatment, then they can probably fire you. But man, this is so much to this sinister world that we live in. And I gotta keep talking. I talk and tell my testimony, and I just speak about what's going on and the things that I see. And I just say, yo, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like I said, I'll never be in this situation again. look like staff members. I'm just like, would y'all let y'all mom sleep on a bare mattress like that? But I could I can't. I don't have a fitted sheet for her. But I was just looking like she doesn't have a fitted sheet on her bed. That's what I said to one of the staff. She was like, "Oh, we gotta find something for her." And I said, "They never found nothing. They never came back and gave her anything. Even me, my first day there, and thank God I have all my own stuff. Like I have my own all my own toiletries. Like I work, I have a job, so I'm able to have some things. But some of the women that don't have an income and don't have a job, they just have to depend on what the shelter can give them, like donations and stuff. So I mean, most of them are getting Social Security, disability, welfare, whatever. Everybody have some type of money coming in every month or whatever. But me, when I came there, I had everything I had when I lost my apartment. Like I had all my sheets, my bedding, my blankets, a lot of my stuff I have, I had from my apartment. So all the important things that I need to get by every day, I have. I have my own towels, my own wash towels, my own bed sheets and everything like that. I have my own everything, which I'm grateful for. But some women come in there and they don't even have that. They come straight off the raw streets and they might not have anything except for what they have on their body. That's all they probably have. So, it sucks for people like that, man. It's some real people on the streets, but some of the girls that's on the streets like that, they are using drugs, and that sucks, man. Because you're battling your addiction and you're battling homelessness. You can't choose between the one that you want to do. You either want to stay high or you want to try to get yourself cleaned up. Like, what do you want to do with your life? I'm so glad, like, my situation has nothing to do with drugs, man. Nothing to do with drugs or alcohol. Because when you're battling drugs and alcohol and addiction, and you got a whole stream of people who really don't give two craps if you lived or died, that's tough. I mean, I'm in my right mind. I get up and go to work every day, right? But they don't even give a crap about me. And I'm in my right mind, and I can see these things. Like, I can see through people and see how people are. Like, the ones that don't give a crap, I already know who they are, and it's all of them. All of them. Like, even last night, they got a water leak. They got problems. The building is old. The building's been there for a long time, but the building is old, but I know that they're bringing in revenue for that place. Everybody that they have in there every day, they bring money in. And I said, man, if I ever came into some money and I was able to build like a homeless shelter for men and women from the ground up, I would do that and staff it properly, run it properly. This place, they run it by a bare essentials. This rain is crazy. This rain is just never stopping. But all I do is pray. Like, I thank God that, I'm in my right mind, and I thank God that I have a car and I'm able to get around. Some of those women don't have a car. They just, every day they have nowhere to go, and it sucks. And I thank God that I have a will in a way, you know what I'm saying? A job that I talk about, but, I'm grateful to have my job. I'm really grateful to have it. I complain and say stuff about it, but guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be there every day. I complain and stuff. I talk some trash, but I'm going to be at work every single day. And so I find something else, man. If I find something else, I can get the heck out of there. I'm so happy about that. When I was homeless, I realized that I had it better off than I knew I did. I thought people were living better than me. I mean, I'm grateful to be in a shelter. But I just talk about my experiences. I don't talk in a way like where I'm ungrateful or anything. I'm grateful to be there, but the things that I see and the way that the shelter treats people, I see these things, man, and I see people's hearts for what their hearts are, and most people's hearts are cold. But this is a shelter that claims that they're like a Christian base. You know what I'm saying? So I just see these people for who they are. Amen. That's good. You're thankful, even though the situation that's not favorable. Yeah, I don't sit here and really complain like just a pillow and a mattress. No, nothing else. Damn. Yeah, man. They just gave the lady. She just had a blanket, no fitted sheet, no nothing. So, but I'm grateful to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have nowhere else to go. So I'm grateful to be in my situation. I don't like the situation, but I don't have anything that I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? So I got to deal with it. But I do come here and I complain. Like, you know what I'm saying? I complain, but my complaining is not me being ungrateful. It's just me complaining about the things that I see that's happening around me. You know what I'm saying? And the girls in there, they just, some of them just, it's like I see that they're not trying to better their situation. They're in there trying to be besties and stuff. And I'm just like, girls, we are all on different paths in our lives. Like some of y'all got kids, we got families. Like some of them are in situations that they have children that they have to try to get back to. And like we all have different situations going on. And they just be in there shooting the breeze like it's a hunt, like it's a like they on the Bahamas beach somewhere. I just be like, damn, y'all not even trying. Y'all not even trying. Y'all just want somebody to lay something in your lap. But like I said, I stay to myself, man. I be in there straight quiet. I don't say much of nothing to nobody. And I'm already an introvert at heart anyway, but I don't say much of nothing to none of them girls. I come in, hey, how you doing? You know, I don't say nothing else. I don't share my story. I don't share where I'm at, like my progress. I don't say nothing to nobody because it's none of nobody's damn business what's going on with me. Nor is it their business what's going on with them and me. I just mind my business. Go in there and take a shower on my days off. I don't really eat there at all. I eat on the streets every day. Sometimes my job, they'll be having like food there. But, you know, I'm tired of eating out. I'm tired of eating out on the road. It's like I had soup last night from Wawa. I'm just tired of eating out, but I can't really have a home cooked meal until I find me a place. So it's tough. But like I guarantee you one thing, you'll never catch me in this situation ever again. Never ever. Never ever. I didn't really even want to live stream this morning, but something was like, no, turn on the camera, continue to do what your goals are, like continue to grow your channel. And whoever wants to listen, they listen. Whoever wants to judge. I've been having a lot of trolls lately. Like I said, I made this one guy my moderator, and he probably still watches me, I'm sure. I'm sure he probably has like 10 or 15 different channels. But I made this one dude my moderator, and he seemed to be a pretty cool person, right? You know, he was here every day like clockwork, right? I was turn on this camera at 5 a.m., 5:30 in the morning. He would be here just having conversations with me, talking, you know, and communicating, which is great. Because when you run live streams, you want people to talk to you because if no one's communicating with you on the live stream, they end up shutting your live stream off. So you want the communication. You want to talk. You want to get to know your fan base or whatever. You want to get to know your subscribers. That's the thing that you want to happen. Because if there's nothing going on in the live stream, YouTube will cut it off. There was a time in the past that you could run a live stream even if somebody wasn't saying not one word to you. You could run a live stream for hours. But YouTube algorithm picked up on that. Like, hey, if ain't nobody communicating and y'all not talking or whatever, we're just shutting the live stream off, and they will shut it off because it happens to me sometimes. Like I might be talking now, and there's people chatting with me now, but you know, in 20 minutes from now, people going to work, they just drop off. If people drop off and there's no activity for like about 15 minutes, YouTube will shut it off. So communication is good, but my whole thing is I'm not like pressed on YouTube like that. Like I'm not pressed. Oh my God, I gotta try to make money. I gotta get monetized. I'm not living my life like that. I just go with the flow of my channel. Like if it grows, it grows, and it is growing. But I'm not stressed about it. I'm not like a big worry wart. Like what's going on with my channel? I need that. I'm not stressed. Like it's great if I'm able to get monetized at some point, and I believe by January I will be. You know, I'll reach my watch time and all that, but doing social media and doing YouTube videos, even making TikTok videos, it is hard work to do this. It looks easy when you're just sitting up a camera and you're just talking to a camera. This stuff is not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Especially if you're like a soft person. If you're a softie, this ain't the place for you because people call me N-words and all types of stuff. So you can't be a softie having this type of position. And I'm a tough girl anyway. You know, by nature, I got my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm strong. I'm a strong woman. It's not a lot that just gets me to go run over in a corner and cry. I'm tough. I'm like, well, they call me N-words all the time. Nobody calls me N-words in real life, but they call you N-words on the computer. So you can't take that kind of stuff. You can't do social media, honey. I remember you talking about the racist moderator. What a monster. Yeah, he was a racist. I believe it was the guy that, sorry, I kind of got off the subject. So I believe it was the guy that came in. He was so nice to me. Like when we just started a relationship because I noticed him. You know, certain people that always come in every single day, like every live stream I've had. He might have missed a live stream here or there or whatever, but he was always there, and he would write like paragraphs, tell me about his life, and very encouraging, very nice, this and that. So one day I was like, I think one day last week, I said, you know what? This guy's always here. I'm going to make him my moderator. And that's the kind of person that you want to make your moderator. If you do YouTube, you want to make a person your moderator that you see often. You want to make a person your moderator that's communicating with you. Those are the type of people that you want to make your moderator because you feel like they kind of have your back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I made this guy my moderator. So I think the next morning I went on live. I started live at 5 a.m. So the guy comes in. Good morning. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? I think his name was Mentor. His name was Mentor something. So I was like, hey, good morning. What's up, Mentor? I just got used to him. So I'm like, you're my moderator now. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. He's all excited or whatever. He's like, oh, what an honor. And I'm just like, what an honor. I personally don't have time to be nobody's damn moderator. I barely got time to be watching YouTube like that. But if you want to be my moderator, thank you. Thank you. You must got some time on your hands if you're able to moderate channels. And he's probably moderators on other people's channels too. But so this particular morning, he came in at 5 o'clock, spoke to me or whatever. So as soon as I started speaking to him, all of a sudden I see Nigger. So that happens sometimes. It happened in the past. I haven't gotten people that called me the Nigger. I haven't got that lately. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't come on my channel lately at all. I haven't really got that word lately that came up. So I said Nigger. I said, damn, somebody on here at 5 o'clock in the morning calling me the N-word. So I just blocked them. I'm at Wawa getting coffee. I blocked them. Another channel comes up, Nigger, the same type of way, typing it the same type of way. But then my moderator, he's nowhere to be found. He don't see that. You know what I'm saying? The moderator, that's my moderator, he don't see the N-word coming through. On two different channels, pretty much in the same type of format. That's how I know it was him. I knew it was him. And I just blocked him. I didn't even explain, but I said, wow, I think my moderator is the one in here calling me the N-word. And there was another channel that came in calling me the N-word, the same type of format. It was typing it the same freaking way. 3 different channels calling me the N-word. And it was so funny for him to be my moderator. He acted like he didn't see that. He just disappeared somewhere. So then he came back after I deleted these people. He said something like, oh, I see the trolls are at it again. And then he said, oh, I'll find them. We'll deal with them. And I'm just like, nah, nigga. It's you. You are the person calling me the N-word. You're the one. Because God let me know. Like, sometimes you get the intuition. God will just let you know. He'll place something on your heart. Like, yeah, get rid of that moderator. And this is why a lot of people don't even want moderators. Because your moderator could tear your channel apart. Your moderators could tear your channel apart. Some comments that people leave are not offensive to me. Like, certain things are not offensive. Like, if they call me an Nigger, of course that's offensive to me. You get rid of them. But when they were calling me the N-word, he acted like he didn't see that. So I said, okay, he's a moderator, but if it's probably a person that looked like me, like a black person, he's probably a racist. But then he'll come in. But see, they call us N-words all the time. They just don't say it to our face. But these are words that we hear often, especially from a racist. But it's no, like, water off the bridge, no big deal. Because these are things that a racist person, they won't say this to your face. Like, I seen a video yesterday on Facebook. This white guy was calling this black dude the N-word. They were in the street, and the black guy got out the car. The white dude's in the car calling him all kind of racial slurs. Man, I would have tore your ass up if I would have ripped you a new one. And me, as a woman, I can't beat no man, but he was calling this guy the N-word, and he was inside his truck, but he wouldn't get out. The black guy got out the truck. He was like, come on, get out the truck and call me the N-word. Yeah, you ain't going to do all that because you know what's going to happen to you. You know what's about to happen. But, and it wasn't even the fact that he was calling me the N-word. That happens all the time. But it was just the fact that the moderators will come in and they'll destroy your channel if you allow them to. All moderators are not here to support you, baby. Some of the moderators be racist. They be racist people, and they'll come in and try to find black people to tear your channel apart. Like, who even has time to do stuff like that? Like, what type of person? But I don't care what anyone says. I had a feeling that he was being so nice to me because he wanted to be a moderator, and he had his own share of problems, and he probably was a low-key racist person. And I got rid of him because when these people were calling me the N-word early in the morning, I knew it was him. Because it's so funny. Like, I get trolls at 5 o'clock in the morning, but the way that happened, back to back, Nigger, 3 different channels, I knew it was him. I said sometimes you can't be that dumb that you think that somebody gonna believe that that's not you. Like, come on, put two and two together. So he was like, oh, we're gonna find out who they are. And I'm looking at him like, well, when the NIGGER came through, that should have been something that you should have blocked right away, Mr. Moderator. Mr. Moderator. So girl, I got rid of him. He never even came back and like sent me an inbox or anything. And I know he's still watching it. He's probably watching me right now, which I don't give a damn. But he's looking really stupid because he got his ass caught. Ain't that crazy? Moderator got caught being a racist. So that's why I don't really do the moderator stuff. I don't do the moderation. I don't know why people be so excited to be a moderator. Like, who has time to really moderate? I don't have time to moderate nobody's channel. I don't have no time to moderation. I have no time for that. I barely got time for my own life. Like, I don't watch YouTube like I used to watch YouTube because, like I said, I'm homeless, so I can't. We're not really supposed to be on our phones after 10 o'clock at night. At the shelter, we can't really be on our phones after a certain time. So, oh Lord, but yeah, he got caught being a racist moderator, and who wastes their time with that? I don't know, y'all. Something bit me yesterday. Something bit me on my lip, and my lip. I was at the laundromat yesterday, and I was like, here we go. That's probably him right now. See, that's probably him right now. He's probably watching me. See how stalkers are? See how stalkers are? Stalkers. That's him right there, guys. People think they don't know. I know it's you, you freaking loser. You freaking hillbilly loser. See, that's him right there, a psychopath. Psychopath. A psychopath racist. You call somebody an N-word. Oh, wow, life is over. Let me go run my car into a brick wall because you called me an N-word. Oh, wow, I'm so upset. I'm going to murder myself because a white person called me an N-word behind a computer screen. I know that's him. He's so stupid. You so dumb that you got caught, brother. You're dumb. You're an idiot. You the one got caught being a racist, and you still following me. You probably the one of these people out here that got like 20 YouTube channels because you have no freaking life. You have no life. And you over here calling somebody else the N-word because you so dumb. You got caught being a moderator, and then you're a moderator, but you're low-key racist with 30 different YouTube channels. And you mad that you got your dumbass caught. Like, what an idiot. What a dumbass. What a dumbass. A dumbass that got caught. I know that's him. He got caught. I'm going to try to moderate my channel and then going to try to turn around and come in with 3 other channels calling me the N-word. You think I haven't heard? You think, they only call you the N-word behind the screen anyway. So, because they already know what's going to happen if they try it to your face. They know what's going to go down then. You're not hurting anybody. You're not making nobody feel mad. Should I go run my car into a brick wall because a troll, someone that I don't know from Sam, is calling me the N-word? Am I? I'm so upset. I really want to be accepted in this world. I really want to be accepted. I really want everybody to really like me. Oh, please. Oh, please. I really want the world to love me for being a black woman. I want everybody to love me. Oh my God, he called me an N-word. I'm so upset. Oh God. Someone called me the N-word on YouTube. It's the end of the world now. I must be an N-word then. Oh, please. Nobody cares about you idiot trolls. But yeah, he got mad because he got caught. He got mad because he got his ass caught. You got mad because you got caught. And I know that's you. I know that's him. That's how these trolls do. They go around. Yeah, it's him. We know it's him. We know it's you, baby. And you're out of here. So keep wasting your time. I mean, who really wakes up? What kind of psychopath, right? Only a sick, racist, hillbilly white man comes on YouTube at 5 in the morning and calls you N-words Like, you're waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning with all this hate inside your heart for a race of people that ain't thinking about your ass. We ain't thinking about y'all, but y'all always thinking about us. Ain't that some shit? Waking up at 5 a.m. When I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, I don't have any hate on my heart. I'm not, I might be like, oh man, I'm a little tired. I really don't feel like going to work. Oh, my life, I'm living in a homeless shelter. Oh, I'm feeling some kind of way. But really, to be a racist person, to wake up, oh, I hate these people. I hate these people. I hate these people. Not just black people. Oh, I hate Indian people. I hate that. It's just everybody that you hate. But I focus on what you're saying to me, right? No one gives two shits, boy. No one cares. No one cares. And normally I block it. Sometimes I play around with the trolls. Sometimes I give them a little bit of I roll out the red carpet for them. You know what I'm saying? I give them a little hug here and there. But the black people ain't thinking about you calling somebody the N-word. Now, if you call us the N-word face to face, that's a little different now. You know what's coming after that. But most of you idiots are never going to say the things that you would say behind a computer screen to someone's face. And that's just on period. But 5 o'clock in the morning, that shows what kind of person you really are. You're a sicko. You are a sicko, man. You are a sicko. Anybody who makes 20 or 30 YouTube channels, you got 20 or 30 different emails. And I know it's him because he still watches me. That's how psychopath people are. This is why when people ask me questions and they try to see like where I'm at, like what state are you in, with this, with that. I mean, I've said my state, I try to just say country, the USA. I don't say like what town I'm in or whatever. Because you don't never know who's around you, man. You got to be careful. Especially a woman. Like, even men have to be careful today. It's not just women being careful. Like, we all have to be careful. I see I have 11 people watching me. If you guys could all give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate that. And another thing, I'm not one of those people, like, I'm not a hateful black person that gets so bent out of shape. Oh my God, the whole world hates me because I'm black. Like, who the fuck cares, dude? No one cares. I'm still getting up every day living my best life. I don't go around crying and whining because I'm a black woman. And oh my God, everybody hates me because I'm black. I don't live my life like that, man. I don't give a fuck who don't like me because I'm black. I don't care. I'm still getting up every day living my life, and every morning that I wake up, I'm pretty okay with myself. I feel pretty good about life, even though I'm in a crappy situation. I still feel good about myself, man. I don't walk with my head down. I don't walk with my head down. Y'all think that y'all can just push stuff on black people because y'all already think that most black people have low self-esteem anyway. Well, not this woman. I don't care what people think about me, man. I don't care. And the older you get, the more you really don't care. But even me, when I was like in high school and middle school, I didn't give a shit who didn't like me. I didn't care what boy thought I was ugly. I didn't care what boy thought I was too black. I don't care. I never had that problem. I never had that issue. I never had that problem. Never. Never had low self-esteem. Even if you think I'm ugly or not cute or not attractive, I don't think that about myself. Even on my worst day, and most days are worst days because I don't make myself up too often. But even on my worst day, I don't suffer from low self-esteem. Even on my worst day, they call me Whoopi Goldberg. Well, that's a compliment because Whoopi Goldberg is actually rich. She got money. I wish I had some of her money, but that's not even. You're not making me feel no type of way about myself because my self-esteem is there, baby. My self-esteem is there, baby. You can't make me feel bad about myself. Nobody's gonna pull me down. Nobody's gonna pull me down. I feel awesome, man. My body is T. Why? Have you seen me in the gym? Ah, did you see me running the treadmill the other day? All the men are staring at me. I have nothing to be sad about, baby. I get attention when I'm in these streets, okay? Like, come on, you troll. Oh, well, the trolls come in and say that, my hair's nappy and I'm black and all this stuff and nobody wants me. That's what the trolls tell me. Come on, try somebody else. Go find somebody else with low self-esteem. Because over here, I don't suffer from no low self-nothing, baby. All confidence over here, baby. And I'm about to go run this treadmill like the wind. I'm about to go run on this treadmill like the wind and continue to unpick this back. Huh? What? What'd you say? What'd you say? So it's going to be a beautiful morning, like, regardless of what the rain is doing. Like, oh my God. It's been raining. It's been so depressing. Like, I really need to see the sun, like, every day to be okay with myself. Now, if I don't see the sun, that's a little bit different. I'm a little bit on the sad side if I don't see the sun every day, but it's going to be an amazing day. We're going to have a lovely day regardless of what I go through at work, regardless of the stress at work, regardless of the people that do. I mean, people try to knock me down everywhere I go, right? Even at work, people try me. They try me, but they don't try me because they be like, oh, she ain't gonna put up with my crap. I don't put up with people's crap at work either. When they try to be nasty and disrespectful, like, excuse me, who are you talking to, mister? Don't try me, because I'm not going to lay down and just let people kick and punch me around. That's not going to ever happen. So just to let you guys know that that doesn't work with me. So try someone else. Go bully someone else. Go find you another black woman to bully and beat up on, because this one over here, she ain't trying to hear the BS, okay? She ain't trying to hear it. I don't think the sun is going to come out today because it's still raining a little bit, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the rain. I need to see the sunlight. I think she said it was supposed to be like 60 something degrees today. And they also are starting to put out like Christmas decorations in the stores. I think they just kind of zoom past Halloween, right? We're not even past Halloween. It seems like every year they just start doing this Christmas stuff really, really soon. I don't know if that's their marketing tactic to try to sell more things or whatever, but Lord Jesus. I know that this guy is watching me right now. Hello, and you're mad. And you're mad, you're angry. And he does this to all other channels. He goes and finds these women, predominantly probably women like myself, black women, and he tries to bully them. You know, he probably does it to other channels as well because he has no life. Oh, I work from home. First of all, he came in trying to say that he was such this predominant person that had all these businesses and, you know, probably ain't got nothing. He's probably living in a hotel or homeless shelter himself. You can't take anything people text you online with a grain of salt. People just try to make their life look like it's more than what it really is because he's so mad that he's in a dark place in his life. Like, listen. When you come over here, make sure you come in correct. Make sure you come in correct. Make sure you come in correct. And some things I don't even see. Like some trolls, they come in and if I'm driving, I don't even see your comment. So you're wasting your time. You're pretty much wasting your time. But the world is such a cold and dark place. It's so sad. And I really feel for the people who are soft-hearted people and the ones that are like that are not fighters. Like I feel sorry for people like that. The ones that run in the corner and cry. Like I feel sorry for people like that. I mean, I'm not like I cry. You know, I think I was crying yesterday about something. I am emotional, right? But when somebody wants to fight, I'm ready for you. When somebody wants to fight and they want to be nasty, I got something for you. They are trying to get sales Zoom to Christmas. I know it sucks. It's like Christmas stuff out. Talk that talk. But 9 people watching. I bet you half the people that's watching me right now is that freaking idiot. What is his name? Mentors. Mentors, you still here? Hi, mentors. I know you still watching me. I know you probably got like 50 different YouTube emails that you got to keep up with. Because he already told me he was in his 50s or something. So he's just a freaking idiot. I know it's you. I know it's you. God gives me the discernment that that person was you. You come in trying to be all nice and friendly and everything, and you know, talking about all these things that he's accomplished, and I got my own business, and my days off starts on Thursday. I have Thursday, you know, Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday. Like I got the best days off, the weekend, and these 2 extra days. So he was already blowing himself up a lot, like putting too much on himself, like bragging basically, saying that he got these businesses and he's a mentor and all this old bull crap. I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't need you to school me. I looked at his, I guess his main channel that he has a main channel that he fronts in, right? He has a main channel which he does like some whack ass karaoke crap. But why he got these other channels that he stalks black people on? And black people ain't thinking about y'all. Black folks ain't thinking about a racist. Y'all thinking about us. That's why you stalk us. Y'all thinking about us. That's why you stalk us. But nonetheless, guys, I'm about to get on this treadmill. It's almost my hour too. My hour is almost done. Like I said, I come on here every day, 5 a.m., 5:30. I was gonna come live today, but something was like, nah, go live. You went live yesterday. You did your thing. I've accomplished. Something bit me on my lip, y'all. It looks like I have herpes on my lips. I'm gonna go to work today, and people are gonna be thinking like, what is that? A cold sore? No, this is not a cold sore. I don't know. Something bit me on my lip yesterday when I was at the laundromat. I went in my car. I went to the laundromat, put my clothes in the wash. Went back in my car. There must be some kind of bug or something in here. Something bit me on my lip. I don't think mosquitoes are really out anymore like that. But something bit me on my lip. So my lip was swollen. And actually, I was looking in the mirror and I was like, oh, I actually like my lip being a little swollen. They look a little bit, my lips a little bit bigger. And I don't have like thin lips, but I don't have the biggest lips ever. But I was like I had a lip plumper, you know what I mean? Like I had a lip filler or something. I'm like, oh, I got fillers. Something bit me on my lip. I actually kind of like the extra little fill there. You know, my lips a little plump. But now it's like a bump there. And it went down last night. It did go down a little bit last night. So I'm like, I hope people at work today don't be thinking I got herpes or something on my lip. Because now, sis, we don't got no herpes, okay? So I was thinking, like, damn, I didn't kiss anybody. You know what I mean? I'm not in a relationship with nobody. So I'm like, I don't have herpes. No one, someone gave me herpes. They're going to be like, oh, she got herpes on her lip. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't have herpes on my lip. Like, come on, get real. This person right here with this big old truck. Oh, my God, what are these people doing? I'm at the gym, y'all. I'm going to go in the back seat and I didn't get dressed today. Shame on me. Yes, I'm at the gym and I did not get dressed. Isn't that just sad? Isn't that just a sad thing? I know I look a hot mess. It look like I got a herpes on my face. It look like I got a herpes. And people gonna be thinking, oh, she got a herpes. Oh, she got a herpes lip. It was swollen. It was more big. I guess throughout the night it kind of went down, but it looked like she got herpes. Yeah. Some kind of bug bit me. I don't know. Something bit me yesterday. And it looked like she got a herpes. It looked like she got a herpes. And I don't, I promise you. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not out here sleeping around or anything. So I'm like, where did this come from? I didn't kiss anyone. I didn't kiss some fine man. I didn't kiss anyone. I'm not actively messing around with anyone. So where does that come from? Somebody at job gonna be like, oh, you got a herpes. And they're not gonna say it to me, but they're gonna be thinking like, oh, she got a cold sore. I'm like, no, I don't have a cold sore. Come on. Everything you see, I mean, that's the first thing I think when I see a bump on somebody's face. I be like, yo, what's that? I be like, yo, what's that? But I'm at the gym. I'm going to go in the back seat and get my clothes on. I don't even know where my keys are. Like, what is up with my life? Child, I'm telling you, if ain't one thing, it's always another. I just got to get my love for exercising again back. I just been feeling so freaking off lately. No, I have not been feeling myself. I have not been feeling so great. Good morning, Jess. How are you? Have a wonderful day. Long Beach. That's funny, right? 50-year-old man trolling like that. Yeah, he told me he was in his 50s when we were, talking, and I thought he was a decent person. I was like, wow, he's cool, but he just wanted to be my moderator and get close to me. He thought I was stupid and I wouldn't catch on to the stuff that he was trying to put down, You didn't think I would catch on to the BS that he was trying to put down. And I was like, nah, he's the troll. The good Lord let me know that he is the troll and I need to get him out of my life. And I know he's still watching. I know he's watching me right now. He's watching me right now. That's why y'all have to have discernment on people. You have to have discernment. You got to think with your mind and use your brain cells. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are out to destroy you. They're not out here to see you grow. They're not out here to see your channel succeed. You know what I mean? And like I said, my focus for my channel is just to, spread awareness, stay in contact with people, and let them know, like, look, use social media as an outlet. Whether you need somebody to talk to or whatever, just use social media. And if you're able to make money from it, great. But I don't look at my YouTube channel as, oh, I come on here every day because I need to make money. I don't look at it as that. I just look at it as I'm coming here to talk to people. I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to grow my fan base or my subscriber base and go from there. I'm not thinking about making money. Making money would be great, but it takes a lot to make money on YouTube. I tell you, it does. It does. It takes a whole lot to make money off this platform. And you're going to have to really work hard. You're going to have to work hard and keep going. And you can't let these dumb trolls run you away, because they for damn sure ain't running me away. Like I said, I've been on my other channel for I had my other channel for 14 years. I don't let these trolls come in here and try to control anything. But like I said, do not let somebody come in talking about, oh, they want to help you. And man, most of these people are liars. Most of them are liars. Most of them are racist. They want to get on your good side. I'm not easy manipulated, my friends. I'm not easy manipulated, to my butty friend. Go take that bullcrap somewhere else. I went to the laundromat yesterday and washed some clothes, and I can't even find my stuff. I was just thinking about, I know how you always say that your family doesn't care. If I feel like people look at things as a PvP personal problem, since it's your problem, it's not theirs, they start acting weird. I mean, that's okay. I'm so past the family stuff. I mean, I still talk about it sometimes and everything, and I still think about it, and it still does hurt me and everything, but, this is my life, and I'm starting to think like it's my life, and it's my problem. These are my issues. And my family, they really don't have to do anything. As much as I wish that they would help me and stuff like that, I can't keep living my life every day wondering why they're not assisting me with stuff. I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. I gotta live my life. I gotta move on. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Even though I'm not that type of person, I would help my family. If I could help them with something, I would. But, when their time comes around, you see how you're going to treat them. That's all. That's how you got to look at it. This is how I'm going to treat you when you have a hard time. I'm going to treat you exactly how you're treating me. Because when you have your time that you need help and assistance, I'm not going to be there for you. And I want you to see how that's going to feel, because we all have our times. We all have our moments. We all have these rough patches in our lives that we're going to go through. And a lot of the times when you go through rough patches and stuff like that, sometimes when it comes to family, you're going to be going through those rough patches by yourself, because most people are selfish. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying like my family should open up. Like, my family they don't owe me anything. They don't have to do anything for me. But I was thinking it would be a nice gesture to help me, especially if I have something to bring to the table. Like, I'm not going to move into my family's place and not pay them rent and all that stuff, so it would be a benefit. Yeah, I wouldn't move into their place and say I'm not bringing anything to the table. I'm definitely bringing something to the table. But, it is what it is. I mean, look at me now. I'm not paying any rent where I'm at, so I guess it's better off where I'm at. Because if I go to family's house, I'm going to be paying rent. I'm not going to be paying the full amount of rent, but I would help them. I said, well, damn, I know everybody needs some money right now. But some people don't want to live with anyone, and that's okay, too. Some people don't want nobody in their space, but I'm saying just be honest. Don't sit there and try to, avoid me in life. People they avoid you, but they watch your social media every day. That's the thing I don't understand. Like, they watch your social media every single day, but yet they don't want to help you, but they'll watch you on social media and see what they can see and find out. That's the funny thing I think about. Like, I be laughing at my family, because I be like, y'all watch me on social media every single day, but you won't lift a finger to help me with nothing. That's the thing I find very funny. Like, you trying to watch me suffer, like you're watching my journey. So that's why I kind of moved my YouTube channel to another space, because I don't want my family watching me. because this is like, this channel, something told me to not take my old channel away and start myself a new channel, because your family is watching you. So that's what I stopped. I stopped letting them have access to watching me go through the hardest seasons of my life. I stopped that. And that's what they're mad at. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying they're mad, but they're also like, they want to see me go through the worst of the worst, because they just want to see that. People be wanting to see a shit show. And I'm not giving y'all what y'all want. I know y'all want to see me in the worst predicament or whatever, because y'all just don't care. And that's okay too. But you're not going to see me sweat, baby. You ain't going to see me sweat, baby. You're not going to see me sweat. But I bring awareness, because that could be them. It could be y'all one day. One day, the shoe will be on the other foot, and somebody will be knocking on my door for assistance and help. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm like, oh, well, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you at this moment. Because it's hard to sell out here, man. You think you got everything together one minute, and then tomorrow, man, did I lose my earrings? Or did I take them out? I hope I took them out last night. I don't know what happened to my earrings last night. I didn't get dressed at the shelter. I keep saying I'm going to get dressed at the shelter, and then when I get to the gym, I'll be all ready, but I didn't have myself together. But I did leave the shelter at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so I got up at a good time. Good morning. Hi, Dr. J. How are you today? I'm at the gym. I'm just in the back seat of my car, just getting my gym clothes on. I did not get myself ready at the shelter today, because I was trying to get myself out. I had went to go knock on the door of the staff in the shelter, and that lady was, she was sleeping. The shelter staff at night, they sleep. I don't think they're supposed to be sleeping, but they are. She was sleeping. And not that I care, because I worked night shifts before too. But I said, y'all don't know what us girls is in there. We could be in there, you know, hurting each other. We could be in the room fighting, or just anything. Y'all supposed to be babysitting us, ain't y'all? I say, ain't y'all supposed to be watching over us? Making sure we do what we supposed to do. They don't even be doing their job. They be sleeping at night. And most people that work night shift jobs be sleeping. Ain't no need to just sit there and... We all be sleeping at night. But y'all supposed to be watching over us. You gonna come to work every day and just go to sleep? So so the owner is paying y'all to come in here and go to sleep? That's what he paying y'all for? I'm sure he wouldn't like that. They paying y'all to sleep. Y'all supposed to be watching over us. And y'all not watching over us. So we're not really protected at the shelter, because y'all just doing whatever y'all want to do. So I'm like, I'm sure that owner wouldn't want to hear the fact that they have people that's on a clock and they're sleeping. Good morning. Out the way pig. How you doing, out the way pig? What's going on? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm headed back to work today, and I am on the way to see my husband. I ain't gonna see nobody. I'm just playing. I'm just joking, y'all. Just trying to get my stuff. I'm trying to get my life together. I had a coffee this morning. I'm at the gym, about to go in there and run like the wind on this treadmill. And then when I get out, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to have for lunch today. And, you know, my regular routine. I do the same thing every day. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Sorry y'all can't see me because I'm getting myself together. But for the people that don't know me and don't know my story, I'm a homeless woman, and I live in a homeless shelter in America. And I just come on here and I navigate my life in a homeless shelter, and I just talk about my experiences inside the homeless shelter, and talk about my experiences, you know, dealing with homelessness, being homeless, living in a shelter. And that's what I talk about on my channel. So if you guys are interested in that, hang around, because I do come here every morning. I come here every single day, and I just talk about how my evenings, you know, my nights was, and I just talk about all of that. So if you guys are interested, I live my life on the road, basically. I do work a full-time job, but I'm in the gym a lot. I'm heavy in the gym. I'm heavy in the fitness and workout life because my fitness and my workout life helps me get through my hard times that I go through. So it gives me working out and exercising gives me strength, strength to keep going on and strength to keep moving on and just not to give up. So even if you're going through a rough time in your life, you'll get through it. It's going to take a lot of time. Like for me, it's taking a lot of time, but I'm getting through it, and that's the only thing that really matters. So I'm going to shut this off because I'm going to go in this gym right now because it's almost 6:30. I said I would get here by like 6:30. So I'll talk to you guys later. Maybe I'll go live before I go to work. I'll talk to you soon, and thank you guys for coming by and supporting me. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.